Okay, since a ton of people asked how I made this, I'm going to teach you. But the thing is, I don't have enough flowers left to make a big one, so I'm going to teach you how to make a little one. It's like a cat-size one. And that's going to be with the supplies I have left. And I'll tell you what you need and what you don't need, because I looked at a tutorial and it told me I needed stuff that I didn't necessarily need, so I could have saved money. And by the end of it, you should know how to make a human-sized one. But you'll just be making a pint-sized one, which Noodle really does kind of enjoy wearing, which I think is really funny. He's just so fashionable and beautiful. Okay, so I don't know if I'll be able to edit this because my Microsoft Movie Maker doesn't work, and that's usually what I use because I'm poor. And then this autofocuses all the time, and I can't turn it off, so I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. But it's fine, because we're going to deal with it. It's going to be great. Alright. Okay, so this is what you need to make... There it goes. This is what you need to make one of these, which can also function as a bracelet, so you're not like, you know, wasting your time making a little one if you make a little one. But obviously you're probably going to want the big one. So, this is what you're going to go out and buy. It's my cat in the background, by the way. Now the general thing is you can use any kind of wire, like floral wire, that you want. Which it comes in like really skinny green kind, which is fine. It's like metal. But we found, well I found, this awesome decorative wire in a really nice lavender shade for $5 at Michael's, which is where I bought all this stuff. So this worked perfectly fine. In fact, it was great to work with. I used it for all the different parts of it, and it looks really good. So you can use that. It's totally fine. So this is what I used. Yay! And it was only $5. Woohoo! And like, this made this whole roll. Still have a lot left, and it's made a big one, which the only thing is, with the big one, I wrapped it twice. I made like a double loop of wire to make it a little sturdier, because you know it's going on your head and you want it to stay in place. So, but this has made 2 big crowns because I made one for my roommate too, and it made a little one. So, and I still got plenty of wire left. So you're gonna get a lot of value out of this. You're also gonna need wire cutters. These are necessary. You do need these. These are $8. They come in pink. They're really cute. I like them a lot. And you basically use them as scissors. So you have that. Okay, you're gonna need silk flowers, which, if you're making a human-sized one, you're probably gonna want a big one to put in the middle. Or like, if you can afford it, like a lot of big ones that you can put all over. But since I'm not swimming in money or rolling in cash, I got one big one, which Brenna's has a huge rose, which is really cute, in my opinion. And then I got a lot of little ones. And when I was going through the store, I thought I might need a lot of filler to buy separately, but I don't. You don't need that. You just rely on what you get with the regular silk flowers. I like the ones like these that come in like bunches. They'll come in like a bunch like this for like $1.19. It's really cheap. I think these little white ones were like $2. These orange ones came in a little bunch like this. There were like 3 of them on the stems, and they cost like $1.19. So just pick out the ones you like, you know, colors that would coordinate. Like this has, I'm so sorry, it keeps autofocusing. This one has the pink and then white, like stephanotis type, or maybe even dogwood, and then little thistle, and then violets, and then these are some kind of tree blossom. They could be peach blossoms, I think, actually. But it doesn't really matter. They just look pretty, you know. And then the orange ones are poppy, I think. So you do need silk flowers. That's the other thing. And we'll be working with what I have left, so it's going to be a little sparse. Here's some more that I got. And like I said, a lot of these came on like with like multiple stocks. What I mean for filler are like leaves, which is what the whole point is. You want to achieve a good balance between flower and filler, which are like the leaves, because that's what makes it look full. And really, we're just going to be playing with what I have left from this afternoon. So I've got some white flowers, I've got a couple pink left, but mostly these little lavender or purple ones. I've got 2 purple ones. So this is going to be, I think, a pretty, might be a little filler heavy. But I just saved all those. Okay. What you don't need, you do not need, which I thought I might, so I bought it, but you don't. You don't need a hot glue gun. And you don't, ooh, I had a lot more of those left than I thought. You do not, well, I used it, but it's not necessary. Floral tape. You don't have to have it. But you do want to have enough flowers to cover however much of this that you want to cover. So I just did like about 3/4 of it. Not even 3/4. Oh, there's like hair stuck to it. I'm so sorry. So you just need like that many flowers. And you just, oh, so nice. So pretty. Another word of information when you're making the human-sized one, because with a kitty-sized one like this, you don't really have to worry because he's a cat, so he's not going to be wearing it a lot anyway. But with the human-sized one, when you measure your head, leave just like a little bit of room, like not even like a pinky. Well, I mean, a pinky can fit through. So you want it to, like, your pinky to go through comfortably, because when you attach the flowers, it's going to make it fit a little more snugly on your head, and you don't want it to be too tight. The nice thing about this wire is it's really super adjustable. So that being said, we're gonna start doing this. So I'm gonna like do that so y'all can just see my desktop and my boobs. It's gonna be super fun. Woohoo! Okay, let me see if I can zoom even. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna take this, since we're making a kitty sized one, you don't really need that much. You're gonna need about, I already made one, sorry, I was prepared. You need about this much. Yay! I can use this as a bracelet. Keep this stuff handy because you're gonna be using this to attach your flowers. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to kind of plan out how I want to do this. These are these dogwoody, stephanotis-y flowers are the biggest ones that I have. So I'm going to cut the stems off. You don't need very much. It says 3 inches, but you don't, a lot of tutorials are like, cut like 3 inches of the stem. You don't really need that. Especially with these, because these are really cool. I like these a lot because you can like kind of thread the wire, and it's really nice to be able to do. So take your wire cutters, yay, wire cutters, and then you're gonna like cut the flowers off that you want. Now these, it's helpful if you have a little bit of stem, because they're kind of like, they're close. Noodle, now is not a good time, buddy. He's playing with my cats. Love that shit. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Pardon me. Stop! Noodle, for the love of Christ. Ugh, kind of depressing this. This is just looking so professional right now. I'm sorry. Whoop! That flew away. That's gonna happen. But this, don't need all this either. I'm sure somebody is like, why is she using wire cutters to do this? Because I can, because I'm cheap. And we don't really have other skizzers, so we have to deal. Okay. So, and kind of just get like a bit of an idea. You want it to be symmetrical, so stop chewing on that. We'll probably put a purple one there and a purple one here. And we could put another white one in between if we wanted to. And it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. The nice thing about nature is it's not perfectly symmetrical. If you can get... I'm almost chewing on a leaf right now. If you saw what I just did, these kinds, if you can get kind of a bit of stem, it does help. And like I said, so we're gonna have 2 on one side, 1 on the other. It's cool. That's fine. This is just for fun. This is supposed to be fun, so don't stress about it. We can add some filler. And just kind of stick stuff. Whatever you think would look good. Stop eating that. I don't know if y'all can. Probably can't. He's sitting right there and he's totally just being a butt right now. So now we're going to start attaching the flowers. Flowers. That word is flowers that I was trying to get. You know what? Fine. You know what? Ah, poop. Where'd my cutters go? Are you seeing them? Okay. Another trick I learned, which is really helpful, actually. If the bud of the flower comes off, you can stick it back on if you find, like, where is it? Come on, one of you little dudes. Here we go. If the bud comes off, you can find the little place where it was in originally and just kind of stick it back in, usually. So if you, like, break something off, where did I get this? This is gonna be, this is bananas. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh. Well, usually, oh, there it is. Duh. Usually, like I said, where did this come from? Okay, I can't waste time right now. It doesn't matter. But usually, if you're not a moron like me, you can definitely stick it back on and it's really not a big deal. Which is good because I make mistakes like all the time. So now we're going to start attaching our flowers. Woohoo! The trick is you want to work from the back. So you want it to be situated like this, like away from you, because it's just easiest to work with. It's really not any kind of artistic decision. So what you're going to do is you're going to just cut off some wire. It's super exciting. And you're going to take a flower and you kind of just, you can't really see, but you kind of just like wrap it through. However you think will like just fit. So I've kind of like wrapped it around, sort of. But this is going to be the centerpiece flower. So this is the biggest one, so it's going to go in the middle. And kind of just like situate it the way you want it. And then you literally just start wrapping it around. Woohoo! This is going to be like 15 minutes of me doing this. So you do that. That's what it looks like. And now that it's attached, I'm going to cut this off. That little piece on the inside that was sticking out, because I don't need that. I like to have the first flower kind of like framed. So, what you can do, you know what, be economical, be practical. If you can like pull it apart, fucking pull it apart. Nobody cares. This is yours. You go. You do what you want. So I'm gonna cut some more wire. And I kind of like the first one to be framed a little. I just found it was easier to like kind of wrap it around first and then attach it, just from, you know, practical experience. The only thing to keep in mind really is that you're kind of like facing away from you. So just kind of like work with it, you know, like you're looking at it from behind, obviously, like I said. Which means you can, you know, turn it over anytime you want. And it's kind of, it's pretty adjustable. You can like slide it over a little bit, but the nice part about this, and like if you get parts that kind of like peel apart, you can just kind of like cut those off a little bit. They don't have to be there. The nice part about it is when you put the filler in, like a leaf, you can like, if it looks like there's a gap, you come in and you like stick the flower in like that. Actually looks really nice. So just gonna keep at it, and y'all can listen to me talk while I do this, I guess. So because that's a filler, because there's a leaf there, I think I will go ahead and just use this. So look, there I just kind of tied it around, and then you're gonna just kind of stick it in like that. And it's nice because you can like reinforce what you already did with the wire. Don't eat that. Thank you. Look at it. Turn it over, look at it. Oh, look, that's so cute. You're so creative and talented. You're doing such a good job. Just be encouraging, have fun with it. Get some more. I like mine to be symmetrical. They don't have to be. This is your project, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want. 16 minutes. It's already 16 minutes. Oh no! I have to upload this on YouTube. Stop that. Don't do that. It's very soothing, relaxing. It takes like a minute. I'm not very fast at it. It's like one of those things I don't think you can be very fast at. But there, it looks kind of like that on the inside. It's just like, you know, there's not a rhyme or reason to it. You're just like wrapping flowers. Now, because it's symmetric, I like it to be symmetrical. I'll probably add some more filler. It's nice to get kinds that have stem, because then it's just easier. But it doesn't have to be totally, you know, symmetrical. If you don't have a stem, like if you don't have a good stem, just attach it to something that does. You can just do that. That's when the floral tape does come in handy. So like, I've got this leaf here, this little piece of filler that doesn't have anything to attach itself to. So what you can do is you can take a little bit of floral tape and like a flower that does. Now keep in mind the way you want it to be oriented. So like this is, the flower is actually going to be on the outside when I put this in, because that's how my thing works. And then you just kind of like wrap it around, and it doesn't have to be very tight, it just has to keep it together, or not. You know, it can be that too. Kind of twist it, keep it in place. Well, that didn't work. This is just 2 levels, so it doesn't really matter, but actually, you know what I'm gonna do? That's whatever. This is how doing crafts with me works. Trying things and then having them not work. So you just don't worry about it. Because that's how life is. It's all about being flexible. Oh, this is cool. We can work with this. It just takes a little bit of patience, but you can get it wrapped around. And then just kind of coax it through so it's a little more. Or you can cheat, which I've done, and just wrap it up. See? Just wrap it all. See? We fixed it! God, we're so smart. God, we're so smart. Look. Yeah. Look at that. A convention. Woohoo! We did it! And then you just wrap it around. Wrap it around! Needle just gave me a look like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm singing. Singing all the time. Look, we did it! Oh my gosh, be so proud of yourself. Did it, Hannah, yay! So you just keep doing this. These will be the last 2 flowers I do. So I don't make y'all watch me for another 20 minutes. These are really nice because they're really easy. You just kind of get it close to the base of it. Yeah, it just helps. Because then you can like use the stem and like wrap it around. This is probably like the worst tutorial ever. Y'all are probably like, what is she doing? Well, part of the reason people make tutorials is because they know what they're doing and they want to help other people do it. And I'm the opposite. Everything's aligned. We're not so smart, and that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. You know what? We could hot glue that. That'll be a dimension. You know what? Fuck it. We don't need it. We don't need it to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. We're just scrapping the leaf, this little piece of filler. It just didn't want to play nice. So we're saying, no way, Jose. We don't need you. And we're just going to use this purple flower. And we'll use maybe a white flower instead. There. We'll just go. It's just be flexible. I know I can't say it enough, but seriously, like, don't be discouraged if something doesn't work. Because, you know what? It looks beautiful. It's going to make you look like a princess. Well, it's going to make my cat look like a prince. Or princess. Because he loves to wear pretty things. It was so funny. I put it on and then he just purred the whole time. Oh my god. See, the funny thing is, this tutorial is teaching me like how bad at things I am. But it's okay. Because, like I said, life is a learning experience. You just want to... Just like what I just did, just make sure you get it like secure. Because I just tried to attempt to put it on and it wasn't, and it looked stupid. So, or not stupid, because I'm trying to learn not to say that word. It looked silly. Looked silly. So there we kind of have it. Yay! It looks really cute actually. This is our finished little flower crown that you can use as a bracelet if you wanted to. We've got a very lovely cat here. I don't know if you want to model it for us. Come here. Come here. Okay. Let's see if he'll wear it. Oh, you look so nice. Let's see if you can see it. Look. You look beautiful. You look really lovely. Say bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. You're such a handsome prince. He's like, yeah, I know. Talk to you later.